exactly happened?
Just an amazing fall from grace, and so many people wondering where their money is.
There would be a huge temptation for you to cheat and look at everybody else's cards.
He is done. He is finished. He is not fighting again. Stop talking about him fighting because he's not coming back.
Floyd Mayweather, once hailed as the undefeated king of the boxing world and a self-proclaimed billionaire, is now facing the most devastating blow of his post-fight career. In a shocking turn of events, Mayweather has reportedly lost it after a jaw-dropping $402 million scam verdict was handed down, shaking the very foundation of his empire. Once known for flaunting his wealth, private jets, and million-dollar watches, the boxing icon is now under intense public scrutiny as details of his alleged involvement in a massive fraud scheme come to light.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
The undefeated boxing icon, renowned for his extravagant lifestyle, now finds himself at the center of a massive $402 million property tax fraud scandal. Court documents allege that Mayweather was the mastermind behind a scheme involving falsified documents, inflated business valuations, and the misappropriation of investor funds for personal luxuries.
Floyd Mayweather is on an absolute real estate buying spree. I'm honestly having kind of a hard time keeping up with all this. Just listen to some of these headlines. All of these were posted just in the last 8 days alone. Floyd Mayweather lands $402 million deal to buy over 60 buildings in New York City. Mayweather puts $100 million in $3 billion JV. Mayweather buying a stake in former Versace mansion in Miami Beach. I knew this guy was rich, and it's no secret that he's been doing some big real estate deals lately, but he's absolutely on a roll right now. Different sources give different numbers, but Floyd's net worth is estimated to be as high as $1.5 billion, which makes him one of the wealthiest athletes in the world. Because of that, he's owned massive mansions in Las Vegas, Beverly Hills, and Miami over the years.
As reports have emerged that several of Mayweather's high-value properties, including 9 skyscrapers in New York City, have been seized or frozen, pending further legal review. These developments cast a dark shadow over Mayweather's carefully cultivated image as a savvy investor and businessman. While he has denied all wrongdoing, the situation threatens not only his financial empire, but also his legacy in the world of sports and beyond.
My first investment was real estate, commercial real estate, huge skyscrapers. Actually, what I own.
You're bragging now.
No, I'm not.
Now
bragging.
you're bragging.
No.
You can brag, man. Shit.
No. Actually, what I own right now is 9 skyscrapers. I'm building my 10th skyscraper right now. So I own 9 skyscrapers, and I'm building my 10th skyscraper.
Stephen A. Smith, the outspoken ESPN commentator, has recently voiced sharp criticism of Floyd Mayweather Jr. amid reports of the boxing legend's alleged financial troubles. In a series of impassioned commentaries, Smith expressed disbelief over Mayweather's purported involvement in property scam, questioning how someone of Mayweather's stature could find himself entangled in such allegations.
Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money, got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out.
Smith's critiques focus on the apparent disconnect between Mayweather's public persona as a savvy businessman and the serious nature of the accusations against him. He emphasized the gravity of the situation, highlighting the potential implications for Mayweather's legacy if the allegations prove true.
Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much, and literally walked in the ring and said, I'm gonna embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me.
Stephen A. Smith has had the unique opportunity to witness the opulent lifestyle of boxing legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. personally. During an exclusive tour of Mayweather's lavish Las Vegas mansion, Smith was introduced to a world of unparalleled luxury and meticulous attention to detail.
What's your definition of toy?
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Beyond the grandeur of the mansion, Smith was particularly struck by Mayweather's impressive array of luxury vehicles. The garage houses an enviable collection, including multiple Rolls-Royces, a Bugatti Veyron, and a Ferrari 488 GTB, each maintained in pristine condition. Mayweather's affinity for high-end automobiles is well documented, with reports indicating he owns over 100 luxury cars, some of which remain undriven, serving as symbols of his financial prowess.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3 1.
And you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
Floyd Mayweather, famously known for his love for real estate investments. His most notable move includes the acquisition of a massive rental portfolio consisting of over 60 buildings in Upper Manhattan, New York City. This $402 million deal, known as the Black Spruce portfolio, encompasses 1,000 affordable housing units, making it one of the city's biggest multifamily transactions of the year. This investment not only promises tax exemptions due to the affordable housing status, but also holds personal significance for Floyd, who grew up in a cramped one-bedroom apartment with his family.
This all started with the announcement that Floyd was buying a $402 million multifamily portfolio called the Black Spruce portfolio. A source revealed to The Real Deal that he went into contract to pay $402 million for a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio of more than 60 buildings. These buildings are concentrated in the Upper Manhattan area, and this deal would make for one of the city's biggest multifamily deals of the year. Anyways, we know Floyd is big on putting his money into commercial real estate deals, but a 1,000-unit multifamily portfolio is a massive buy, even for a guy like him. The question is, why would he, or anybody for that matter, be interested in buying all of these affordable housing units all at once? Well, for one, some of this portfolio is reported to offer a tax exemption due to the fact that the majority of the units are designated as affordable housing.
The properties, sold by Black Spruce Management, benefit from Article 20 tax exemptions, which incentivize landlords to maintain affordability. These tax breaks can last for up to 40 years, ensuring that Mayweather's investment keeps the units affordable for decades to come. Mayweather's investment comes at a time when New York's real estate market is recovering from a slowdown caused by rising interest rates.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves. And I'm pointing like this because all of we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Beyond financial gains, Mayweather views real estate as a means to inspire others. He often shares his ventures publicly, stating, Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves. This approach underscores his belief in real estate not just as an investment, but as a tool for empowerment and legacy building.
Seeing one of my buildings is One Summit,
Yes.
It's actually it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers. And Andrew Mathias, great business guy. This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, "You see that building right there?" He said, "Yeah." We said, "We own that. You see this building? We own it." So we was walking and walking. Then he said, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball. He said, but New York real estate, you make money when you sleep.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely recognized as the highest paid boxer of all time, a title he earned through his unmatched skill in the ring and his ability to promote himself. He retired from professional boxing in 2017, leaving behind a legacy of incredible performances and record-breaking paydays. However, after his retirement, Mayweather didn't shy away from making high-profile purchases, including mansions in Los Angeles and other luxury items that symbolized his wealth.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Despite his financial success, reports have surfaced suggesting that Mayweather faced significant financial challenges. One of the most notable issues was his $22.2 million debt to the IRS, which played a pivotal role in his decision to come out of retirement and take on exhibition fights.
Well, there may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break. Until the fight, the end of August, Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, pay taxes. Usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
Records indicate that Mayweather had unresolved tax liens from previous years, including a $7.2 million debt from 2010. In a petition to the U.S. tax court, Mayweather argued that while he possessed substantial assets, they were primarily illiquid, making immediate payment challenging. He sought to defer payment until after his 2017 fight with Conor McGregor, anticipating that the earnings would cover his tax obligations.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd Mayweather's financial controversies extend beyond tax issues, revealing a pattern of legal disputes and questionable dealings. In 2015, he was sued for failing to pay $1.4 million on a $3 million diamond necklace, having ceased payments after an initial $1 million deposit and 6 subsequent installments.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd has made millions, but he's also been accused of taking money for events and merch that never happened. Fans pay for meet and greets, appearances, and exclusive content, then never get what they paid for. A TikTok expose even showed how much of his brand is just smoke and mirrors, built on hype, not substance.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
It's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
we're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
Oh my God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Floyd has always spoken about how money is central to his life. He even says he wants his children to follow in his footsteps and do the same business as he does. His main focus, he says, is creating generational wealth. But this philosophy has also made him a target of criticism from those who believe he prioritizes cash over character.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
This money-focused image has influenced a new generation of athletes. Stephen A. Smith argued that today's up-and-comers don't admire Floyd for his skills, his footwork, or his legendary ring IQ. They admire the bank account. According to Smith, this is a disservice to the sport. It sends the message that money matters more than mastery, and in doing so, it risks undermining everything Floyd once stood for.
It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to. What they're paying attention to instead is the $1 billion plus Mayweather has earned in his career. How box office he made himself. How he's been his own boss, answerable to no commissioner, no owner, no GMs, and barely even the fans for the last decade in achieving unprecedented wealth, fame, and control of his own name, his own brand. And how despite strenuous efforts by so many to bring him down, they simply weren't able to do it. You want to see an athlete drool? The idolized displaying deference and respect? Watch.
What's your take on Floyd Mayweather's $402 million scandal? Do you think this marks the downfall of his empire, or will he bounce back once again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.